Hey guys, this video is all about why social media followers are not going to save your business in 2025. It's not like it was a couple years ago where the more followers you had, the more money you were going to end up making on social media. Things have changed. Things have grown to the point to where followers don't really matter as much anymore. So, my name is Steven with Business Growth Engine. We've helped tons of veteran owned businesses just like you guys automate, market, and scale your business. I've ran multiple businesses in the past. Over the last 12 years, I've helped grow and fail multiple different companies until I found out these three core methods in order to help myself grow. Now, the one that we want to talk about today is why social media followers aren't going to save your business. Because the big fact of that is that everybody seems to be focused on trying to get more followers. We hear it all the time when we're talking to veterans. I got to have 1,000 followers, got to have 2,000 followers, got to have 3,000 followers. But the truth of the matter is, you don't need that many followers to grow your business. We've helped coach many veteran business owners in the past and have shown them that just on a small amount of audience, they can still scale to 1 million plus businesses. Now, the trick of the matter is, though, is that if you have all of these followers on social media, the question I have for you is what happens when social media is gone? What happens if you wake up tomorrow and Facebook, TikTok, Instagram are completely gone? Your followers and your audience are going to be gone with you. That's why what we always tell people is you need to own your audience. And a lot of people always ask us, what do you mean by owning the audience? Well, that's really simple. You need to create free content that people can consume, so then in return, they're going to give you their personal information to connect with them on a more personal level. And that we're talking about email marketing, text message marketing. Those are the things that you can control, because as you continue to build that pipeline, if social media goes away, if the next big thing comes in and disrupts social media, you still have your audience that you can speak to, that you can connect to, that you can grow with. These are the powers that your business needs in order to stay alive. You need to be able to build your own audience so you can connect with them, so you can provide the value for them. Now, a lot of other people always stress about building an email list, and then what they do is they start sending out one email a week, one every other week, and then they wonder why their open rate sucks, their click-through rate sucks, all of that. But the big matter of the situation is that you have to create the value every single day. If you're not constantly emailing your audience every single day, your business is not going to stay in front of them, because people have a short-term memory. If you're not constantly emailing them, providing that value for them, you're not going to be sitting in that front portion of their brain. So when the things hit the fan that you provide, that you can fix it. Because if you're constantly, think about it this way, if you're emailing them once a week and your competitor is emailing them every single day, and you guys both own an HVAC company and their HVAC system breaks, who are they going to reach out to? Because maybe you emailed them a couple days ago and you're not going to email them for a whole other week or 2 weeks or a month. But meanwhile, your smaller competitor is emailing them every day, sending them tips, sending them value on what to look for if you have a broken HVAC system, what you should shop around for, things like that that are providing that value for them. Then if they're doing that, and their HVAC system breaks, they're going to immediately reach out to them because they've been building that trust and that connection with them. You have to start building your own audience and your list. A lot of people build their list and then they let it sit idle. Don't let it sit idle. Start putting in the effort and the time to continue to nurture that list. So when the time comes to make that purchase, your business can flourish. Yes, building a list is a long-term nurture plan, but ultimately it's going to pay off compounding effects month over month, year over year. So this way you can have a successful business. You have to stop renting attention and own your attention in 2025. That's the only way you're going to continue to push forward. That's why social media is not going to be around. Social media is changing at such a rapid pace with the introduction of AI, the way that people consume content. Followers don't mean anything anymore. Likes don't mean anything anymore. What really matters is the end result. Are you getting the results that you've been trying to achieve? If you're not getting those results, maybe it's time to look at a different strategy. And if you guys are really serious about growing your business, click the link below, because we're offering a free PDF on why most veteran owned businesses are failing. And you want to grab that today so this way you can understand how you cannot be a statistic and you can actually win at the game of business. If you click the link below, put in your email, we'll send it right over to you. So this way you can start growing your business, growing your audience, and automating your success to the future.